And we back. As you know, the NBA playoffs is officially set. Just in a couple days, we get to see the play-in. Then after that, we got best of 7 series, and it is my favorite time of the NBA season. And we finally gonna crown somebody champion. But before we do that, I want to see if 2K can get it, man. We gonna do a 2K simulation of the 2022 playoffs to see how good of a game 2K is and predicting the future. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Let's get into it. And you like, Kenny, this ain't the playoffs. Why are you starting here? We're 2K being the bad game that it is. If you go to their own, let me quickly show you a little rant as we talk about 2K, because it just seems like them boys don't get nothing right. If I go over to my NBA and I go over to the playoffs, you would think that, oh, this is all you really need to do. Well, they don't even give you the option to put play-in teams in. So I gotta go to a real my NBA and then have these teams play against each other to see which one is gonna be the 8 and which one is gonna be the 7. So 2K, you let us down. The play-in been in the league for like 3 years now, and you still ain't incorporated to the playoff feature. I know it's in the actual my NBA, but the playoff feature don't even got every feature that's in the playoffs. It don't even make sense. Anyway, the way we're gonna do this is that we're gonna find each team's opponent. It is going to be a 1-game elimination, just 1 game. We're gonna simcast them. Whoever wins that, wins that. You feel me? Whoever wins that, wins that. So, starting off with, the winner of this game secures the 7th seed. The loser goes against the winner of Spurs versus Pelicans. It is a 1-game elimination, and the home team is the Minnesota Timberwolves because they had the higher seed. Okay, there's no Kawhi Leonard in this one, so let's see how this goes. First quarter was pretty close, but it was a lot of Clippers. Oh man, this is not a good sign. This is not a good sign if you're a Timberwolves fan. 1-game elimination, and it looks like the advancing team is going to be the Clippers. Put it in my notes. Clippers, 7 seed. And now we have to see the Minnesota Timberwolves go against the winner of Spurs Pelicans. This is our next game. Brooklyn is at home. The winner of this secures the 7th seed out east. All right, here we go. No Jared Allen. I know he's technically questionable, but as I'm recording this video, he's not playing. And well, I don't know if it would have mattered too much, man. The Brooklyn Nets advanced to be the 7th seed. Next, we have a home game for the Atlanta Hawks against the Hornets. This game could be 150 to 150. I don't really know. It's not that close. Nope. It looks like the Atlanta Hawks have eliminated the Charlotte Hornets from playoff contention. Trae Young, Clint Capella, and John Collins all play really well. And just like that, we have a team advancing. So now we have to find a game where the Cavs are at home against Atlanta, and then the winner of that wins the 8th seed. I know this is getting buggy, this is getting crazy, but hey, we only got a few more games to simulate. Here's our game. The winner of this secures the 8th seed. The loser of it goes home or stays home and gotta come back next season and hope for better results. And it's a close one. Oh, if it's a super close one, we're not afraid to jump into a game. But the Atlanta Hawks eliminate the Cavaliers. The Hawks get up, win 2 straight games to take the 8th seed. Okay, cool. Spurs at Pelicans is next. The winner of this goes against the loser of the 7-8, which means that they'll go against the Minnesota Timberwolves, who got eliminated earlier. Here we go. The Pelicans have home court advantage for this one. Will it matter? That first quarter said it doesn't. That first quarter says it doesn't matter whatsoever, and the Spurs are up by 4 with 9 minutes to go. It's got a little bit dangerous, y'all. The Spurs ended up walking out of there with a W. So, I'm sorry, Pelicans fans, but next year you're going to have Z, and Z is going to change some things around. So the Spurs have to go against Minnesota, where Minnesota's at home, and that's going to secure the last spot in the Western Conference 8th seed. The winner of this secures the 8th seed. Minnesota, man, don't let the city down, bro. Y'all been having such a good season. You don't want it to just go away. Oh, that's domination. That's how you put your step of approval on. And just like that, the Minnesota Timberwolves have advanced. So we have the Nets and the Hawks making the playoffs, and the Clippers and the Wolves. Wow, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited to now officially get to the playoffs. And just like that, our playoffs are set. And I'm super excited because my Bulls are the 6th seed. Now, we do got to go against the defending champion Milwaukee Bucks, but we here, baby. All right, so I'm just going to simulate a couple games into the future and just kind of see how things are going. Hop in a few if we need to, if we get a couple 7-game series or something. And so far, we got some 3-1s and one of them is an upset right here. Hold on, we got to simcast this one. Is the best team in the league, the Phoenix Suns, about to get eliminated for a playoff team or a play-in team? I don't know if that's going to be the case, Phoenix. Don't let that be the case, man. I mean, listen, y'all been on fire all season long. You don't want this to be you don't want this to be how you remembered. And they ended up clutching up and not getting eliminated. But we do see, hold on, a couple, well, at least one upset I think people will say. I think a lot of people will probably pick Philly for the series. If you want to see me talk about the playoffs every single day and make predictions, hit that link in the description. Go to my Kenny For Real channel. We talk basketball all the time. When the playoffs being here, we're doing the recaps. Okay, cool. I see that a lot of people in this series will pick Philly because Joel Embiid might be this league's MVP this season, and James Harden is a top player in the league. But this game, they all play bad. In the elimination game, they put up 82 points. They put up 9 points in the first quarter. Oh, that game was over from the very get-go. And Gary Trent went out as a Grenadier, 5 for 6 from 3. And same thing with Pascal Siakam, and they advanced. The Bulls are up on the Bucks. That's how you know 2K is a video game at the end of the day, y'all. It's a video game, all right? I can't really control it. It's just a video game. I'm not going to complain. The Jazz got eliminated in 5, which is super quick work for Luka Doncic and team. As I'm recording this video, Luka Doncic just strained his calf, I think. So hopefully he's going to be good. But in the playoffs, bro averaged 41 in this series. He averaged 41. You're not going to stop him if he's putting up 41. Or you're not going to stop them if he's putting up 41 tonight. So they get eliminated there. Okay, next. Do we get another elimination? And Denver Nuggets lose to the Warriors, which kind of makes sense without, Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. The Miami Heat have been eliminated. I repeat, the first seeded Miami Heat. The Clippers get eliminated. Okay, they were the lower seed. The first seeded Miami Heat get eliminated in a game where Trae Young goes. I can't even say he went crazy. He had a good game, but he didn't go crazy. I thought he was going to have a little 40 piece or something. But in the series alone, he was averaging 34 points per game. Miami just didn't have the firepower to keep up. It's unfortunate, man. We got 2 upsets out east, and out west so far has been pretty uniform, but we do have 3, count them, 3 7-game series coming up. You know we got to simcast every single one of these. The Bulls are on the road in Milwaukee. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. If this was real life, I'm driving to Milwaukee, and I'm paying however much money it costs for me to sit in the Game 7 for the Bulls. I'm keeping it a buck. I'll make that drive to Milwaukee, but if the outcome don't look like this, it was worth the experience. Shout out to the Bulls for even putting up a fight, because that's even something a lot of people ain't even predicted. And in this one, it wasn't even a Giannis game. He actually fouled out in 22 minutes. It was the others. We couldn't really score with him. DeMar, we needed more from you in the Game 7, my boy. They even had Lonzo play 1 minute, even though Lonzo out for the season. They said, hey, brother, we need you, my boy. Go get a jersey on. And they gave him a jersey. And, well, he didn't impact the game in that 1 minute. I would guess it was like dribble the ball out minute. But Derrick Jones Jr., 13 minutes minus 19. Why was he still on the flow, coach? We could have won those. But we didn't. Okay, next 7-game series. Go ahead, simcast. Nets versus Celtics. Oh, my God. This looks like it could be a 7-game series in real life. So I'm happy that 2K is giving us at least something. Make it be a close one, because I would love to jump in and watch KD, Kyrie go to work against Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. But, it's a close one. In my opinion, close is like this. 1 possession with less than 2 minutes to go. We'll jump into this. I don't want to play, though. I cannot. I'm not a player here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a spectator. I'm just like y'all at the end of the day. I'm just trying to see who gonna win, too. Okay, first of all, we probably need to do our due diligence to see what's going on. So Jaylen Brown's having a crazy game. Jason Tatum is doing all right, but he's not shooting officially at 6 of 18. Peyton Pritchard has been a star off the bench. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, well, it is the KD show. And I'm so very happy that they didn't accidentally put in Ben Simmons. So, because that would have killed the entire series if you were asking me. Here we go. Down by 3. KD with the ball going against Big Al. He's trying to do some street moves, and he draws the foul on Big Al. Now, we're not here to watch no free throws, so we will simcast live through these, boys, because I am not trying to watch Kevin Durant shoot free throws. Okay, we back in this thing. Jump in, but I don't want to switch sides to the middle. Okay, cool. All right, Jason Tatum bringing the ball to the court, guarded by Kevin Durant. Both teams have legitimate lineups out there, which is great. But Jaylen Brown is not on the court at the moment, even though he's a leading scorer. That's something that needs to change with a minute to go. I would hope that next dead ball, they put him in. But you never know if you're going to get a dead ball. KD with great defense. And just like that, they have an opportunity to take the lead. Seth Curry down the Kyrie Green release on the layup. Kyrie gives the Brooklyn Nets a lead. We got ourselves a game. But if 2K don't put in Jaylen Brown, I'm throwing hands with the people over in 2K Studios, Take-Two Interactive, whatever it's called, because they bugging by having the, oh my God, the person that is leading the game and scoring not in the game right now. Jason Tatum, big time dunk. Okay, here we go. Down to the last couple possessions. KD trying to make something work. He's trying to be fluid, but man, 2K AI is so stupid and so bad. That's a terrible shot. I don't care if you are Kevin Durant. That's a terrible shot. That's not a shot KD is taking in that situation, 2K. They got a mismatch somewhere. That's not a shot Jason Tatum was taking in that moment, 2K. Oh, man. All right. All right. Lock in. Lock in, 2K. Give us a good outcome. What is this game we're watching? What's going on? What is this game we're watching? Did we see one real bucket this entire time we jumped in, and that was the Kyrie Irving Green release? Are you serious? And they didn't even put in Jaylen Brown. They like, Jaylen Brown, thank you for putting up 30-plus points for us in this Game 7, but you will not play the last 2 minutes of the game. Actually, you're going to be on the bench with a full warm-up on. For some reason, Daniel Tice is out of his warm-up, but you, Jaylen, you got to wear your warm-up the entirety of this last couple minutes. Okay, it's still an opportunity for them to get things going. We've seen Kyrie and KD make some huge shots in their career. Will one of them be able to send us into OT? Kyrie gives it to Bruce Brown, who gives it back to Ree and say, because Bruce Brown said, I don't want this last shot. This is you. Kevin Durant with the ball. Sizing up Al Horford. He runs into a huge brick wall. He's going to have to make a decision. Gives it up to Drummond, who gives it up to Bruce Brown, who gives it up to Seth Curry in the corner, who shoots a 40% contested, and that's the game. Al Horford, I guess, is a possibility. He misses both. Seems unlikely to me, though. 73%. That's the game, folks. Hey, listen. I tried to get us a good outcome, but you saw exactly what I saw. But the second round is almost set. We got one more Simcast, the 1 versus 8 matchup. Are we gonna get 2 upsets, 2 1-8 upsets in this video? The answer is probably. The Phoenix Suns look like they are going down to Minnesota. In this game, Karl-Anthony Towns puts up 32. D'Angelo Russell has ice in his veins. He put up 26, 7, and 6 with only 1 turnover from the point guard. And then Anthony Edwards put up 22. And just like that, we saw some juggernauts fall very early on. We got Dallas versus Minnesota, Memphis versus the Warriors. We got Toronto versus Atlanta, and Boston versus Milwaukee. I think out of all of these series, these 2 at the bottom are the big ones. One of these 4 teams are winning the championship this season. You feel me? That's what I feel. All right, let's see how this goes. Game 1s, we got a win for the Dallas Mavericks over there. The only series that didn't simulate was this one. And we got big Giannis and Chris Middleton games. The Memphis Grizzlies have a big Ja Morant game. Love to see that. And then Dallas, I'm guessing it's going to be the boy. 13 assists, 1 turnover from the boy. 13 assists, 1 turnover. Game 2, we see some people go up 2-0. We see some 1-1 series. All right, keep it going. Next game, 3-0 series. Golden State Warriors are down. I repeat, the Golden State Warriors are 1 game away from being eliminated from championship contention. Let's see how this goes. Can they somehow pull off what seems to be impossible by coming back from being down 3-0? They do at least stay alive to see another day. It is a 3-1 series. Steph Curry and Jordan Poole steps it up. Draymond is putting up Draymond-type numbers. That makes a lot of sense to me. James Wiseman even got 3 minutes, even though he's done for the season. That's okay, though. I'm not going to stress about that. Can they somehow do it again? I'm here for these. You can simulate the other ones, and we'll see what they go through. I want to see if the Golden State Warriors can make this a series. Now, you're in the grindhouse now, and once you're in the grindhouse, things go a little bit differently, and it is a close one. Not anymore. The Warriors are down to their last 2 games, but they are winning. Draymond with a 13, 12, and 19 game with 1 turnover, 19 to 1 assist to turnover ratio in the NBA playoffs is wild. Wild to me. All right, so we got to focus on some other series because we might have a wrap-up series here. Boston is down against the Bucks. Can the Bucks close this out? in Boston in the TD Garden. I know those fans are going to be very rowdy and they not going to go down without a fight. And it looking like it might be a close one, or maybe not so much because the C's stay alive. Okay, so now we go back to this Memphis series. Until the other series make it very, very interesting, we're going back to Memphis with it. Can the Warriors and the Chase Center come down from 0-3 to tie the series up? And it looks like they ran out of gas, ladies and gentlemen. They ran out of gas. And Ja Morant and the young Memphis Grizzlies. Actually, Ja not even having crazy performances at the moment. He's averaging 23, but he's not even having crazy performances at the moment. It's just a team thing. Steven Adams with a 16 rebound game. It's a team thing, y'all. Okay, so we got a lot of 3-2s out here, and I think I want to simcast every single one of them because, I mean, we could see series end right here, right now. Milwaukee's back at home with it, but these Celtics, they won't go down without a fight. But it's getting to the point where it's a tie game with a minute to go. I got to do what I got to do. Will this be a better outcome as far as the viewing experience? Is the last one? I hope so. In the game, Giannis is only taking 7 shots. Not ideal for Giannis. And then Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum both have 20. But is Jaylen Brown going to be on the court? What? You're trusting him to close out the game, Ime? You're progressing so much as a coach on a day-to-day basis. Did Giannis just shoot a fading contested 3? Am I bugging? Did he just shoot a fading 3 with this situation? Where you don't need this win because you have the lead, but you want to close this out right now. A fading 3 for Giannis is wild considering the circumstances. And he break that joint. Okay. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown on the court together. Marcus Smart trying to maneuver. Every shot is heavily contested. I hate that the 2K AI are just, they're doorknobs in the head. They got no brains. How many times have you seen a smart play be played in AI watch parties? Oh, there's a bucket though. In AI watch parties, it doesn't happen. Everybody just like, oh, I'm gonna run into the defender, run into the defender, run into the defender, and then jack up a shot. Watch, there's run into the defender. Pass it. Jrue Holiday, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh. You feel me? Everything is so I'm better off not even jumping in and letting things happen organically, but we do have that 3% chance at a game-winning shot, and I want to see a game-winner for game-winning shot, you know? Boston is fouled, and a lot of things can happen in 25 seconds, but Jason Tatum being at the free throw line, I feel like he's going to put them up at 2 possessions, 88%. It's a possibility that he misses the second one, but oh, no, it's not. No, absolutely not. Okay, this feels like a game that has been won by the Celtics, and if that is the case, well, we are going to a game 7, ladies and gentlemen, and there's no better feeling than a good old game 7, and the Bucks just hit a 3 and called a timeout. Okay, now I wonder what was the likelihood of them hitting that 3 if I was there watching. I'm jumping in with 15 seconds to go. I got to do this change sides because it's a possibility that we get an overtime period. The Bucks. Oh, Giannis going straight to the basket. And I thought it was going to be an and 1, but no. Okay. It's back interesting. Derek White is fouled and put at the free throw line. If he hits both of these, it's still a 1-possession game. There's no timeouts. So the Bucks are going to have to go down court and make something happen. You got to go down court and just make something happen, bro. Here we go. Second shot is up, and it is good. All right. There's no way the Bucks walk this off. I mean, I guess it's a small possibility, but unlikely. Bobby Portis to Jrue Holiday, who shoots a 40% very early, and that will be the game. And a game 7 has been given out. Yep, that fourth quarter was brutal defense for the Bucks, and just like that, we move on. We move on to our next series. We got a 7 game over there. We got maybe a 7 game up here is gonna turn out, but we got to see what's going on with the Atlanta Hawks, who might do it again by having, Minnesota got eliminated. I did not want to simulate through that game. Well, we might see it again where the Atlanta Hawks out of nowhere find themselves in the conference finals, but this time from the play-in, which would be crazy. And you know what? That is exactly what happened. They won by 21 points. Trae Young has been a dog. Shout out to the Raptors for making it to the second round, but they just didn't have it enough. All right, a real true game 7 in Boston, the TD Garden. Please give us a game. Last one I would say was still interesting, even though it didn't end exactly the way we wanted it to. But this one looks like it's a Bucks game. The Bucks up by 8 with 20 seconds to go. The Bucks pull that out, and we have a conference finals of Memphis versus Dallas and Milwaukee versus Atlanta. All right, game ones on both sides. Memphis and Atlanta. Is the Atlanta Hawks really going to come out here and do some things? Okay, 2-0. 2-1. 2-2s, but a 3-1. Hold on, I got to do my simcasting in this series because you never know. This might be the end, and we might get a walk-off game winner. It's close, but not close enough. The fourth quarter run away, and the Bucks are back in the championship for the second time in 2 years. Trae Young tried to do his thing. Throughout the playoffs, he was stellar. He averaged about 30. He averaged about 9 assists. Shooting splits were pretty good as well, but he didn't have enough. Okay, game 5. The Memphis Grizzlies take it. And it's just every time I look in, it's just team efforts. Sure, Ja is probably the star player, but it's team effort after team effort. You always got 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 people putting up 10 plus points. You got that today. Can they close this out and make their way to the finals? It is the Luka show versus a full team of good effort. You know what I'm saying? It couldn't be that far off from like polarizing differences. Does that make sense? But it looks like the Memphis Grizzlies advance. Wow. Oh, that was the big Ja game. There was the big Ja game. There it is. We were expecting it, and there it is. Luka, man, I mean, in the playoffs, he averaged 38, 11, and almost 8. He shot 56, 51, 85 from the free throw line. Bro was incredible this playoff run, but didn't have enough firepower within the team. And now we got Grizzlies versus Bucks. What a series is about to end up being. I would guess that the Bucks are going to win it low-key, but only time will tell. The Bucks win game 1 by about 10. Game 2 is a Bucks win. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, can it be happening? The repeat. Game 3. Can the repeat be happening? A full-out sweep for the Milwaukee Bucks. Jordan Nwora out of nowhere, out of left field. Third leading scorer on this. Shout out to, oh my God. Shout out to Slow-Mo for the big performance here. But the Memphis Grizzlies from the 2 seed all the way to the finals, as young as they are. What a time, man. What a video. If 2K is right, the Bucks will repeat again. Hey, man, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like and let me know in the comment section your NBA Finals predictions. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.